Hey, hey, how are all of my beautiful sister queens doing and brother kings? Because I know I have some gorgeous men out there that also enjoy nail care and would possibly even enjoy this beautiful new gel steamer remover system by Madam Glam. This is, and I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly, I keep saying Rhea, it could be Rhea, it's R-H-E-A, the steam cleaner gel remover system. They had one before, an older version, and I'm going to be showing you that one. I had that one shortly after it first came out, and it was good. That's it right there. Shortly after it first came out, and you know, it did its thing. It got the job done. I wasn't too crazy about it, but that's the whole reason why people do new and improved items, to improve upon something. And that's exactly what my glamorous madam did. They came out with a brand new gel steamer remover system. Steamer gel remover system. Yeah, there you go. Please forgive me. I wanted to put this video out a long time ago, but because of certain circumstances, you know, going on behind the scenes, you know, it's out now. Better late than ever. Better late than never. Melissa, can we talk today, please? Anyways, my beautiful people, as you can see, I did use this one a lot. This is the older one. The original one is very crusty dusty because, of course, after you use acetone for a few years and something, it's going to be like blah. But the old one came with 2 trays, and it had the little hooks under the handles, which was really great. I loved that. But, you know, again, new and improved. It's time to be done with the old and get down with the new, which is here. The Rhea Steam Off Gel Remover System in its beautiful glory, and it is a game changer. I completely fell in love with this. All you need is the system, 100% pure acetone, orange wood stick, or a metal scraper. I don't know the actual term for it. I just call it the scraper. I don't know. A buffer and a nail file, preferably 180. That's just my preference for stuff like this. But anyways, so I am right now just going through the box, my beautiful new box, and you know, reading the directions. Which is, when they say read all the directions, please read all the directions, because that's when people, you know, mess up, get hurt, damage their stuff, and then they want to get mad at a company when the company put everything in the pamphlet. So I mean, please read the directions. You do get an adapter, and you'll see me later on. I always write on my adapters, because even though you can use the same adapter for multiple different things, just because something fits doesn't mean that it's good to use it, you know, for it. So you know, to not cause fire or anything, make sure you use the adapters that came with the actual product. So anyways, this is a new and improved steam gel remover system. I love the design. It looks more refined, more glamorous, more chic. And one of the many things that I love about this one, and there's so many things I love, but one of the many things I love is this one is digital, and it's so much easier to read. The first one that they had, that I showed you previously in this video, it had, you know, the 3 lights. I think one was for steam, heat, and warm. I can't remember. But this one, this one is so clear cut. I mean, there's no going wrong, no mistaking, no nothing with this one. So, you know, I'm just showing you, you know, the box, basically. You know, it's kind of cut and dry. You know, they are on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. They have their website. I'm not sure why they haven't updated their why do I say so much? I don't know why they haven't updated their packaging, but they are on TikTok as well, and I feel like they're also on Pinterest. I can't be sure. I feel like they're on Pinterest as well, but I do know for a fact that they are on TikTok, and they have been on TikTok for a while. It's just not on any of their packaging, so don't think that they're not there, because they are there. So yeah, here I am just marking. I don't know why I kept this in the video. I think I wanted to prompt myself to tell you all. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. Let's just get into this amazing game changer. So there's so many different ways that you can remove gel products from your nails, or even acrylic from your nails, but we're talking about gel. There's many different ways that you can remove it. You could do using a soak off method, or you could file everything off. You could soak it off using some people just dip their hands in bowls. I do not recommend just you putting your live flesh in acetone, like just soaking it in a bowl of acetone. That's just, no, don't do that, please. Just no. You can steam it, and you can use a tin foil methods. They have these little silicone tips that you can put acetone soaked cotton in. Use that, your little clips. There's a whole bunch of stuff, and maybe one day I'll do a whole video showing the different methods. But today we're doing the steam, and quite honestly, this is my new favorite method. Even though I had their original, the older steamer, it wasn't my favorite method. But with this one, this is my go-to now. The video, I think this video after I edited ended up being like 18 minutes or something like that. But yeah, no, it was, the actual video ended up being a little over an hour, but that's because I was doing a lot of talking, and I was showing all the different steps. I have used the steamer quite a few times since I recorded this video, and I can say with full honesty, from the time I put my hands in the actual steamer until the time I was done, it took maybe, I don't know, 15-20 minutes tops until I was back to a beautiful, flawless, natural nail with no damage. So anyways, with this one you also get 2 trays, just like the original one. Never put acetone or anything inside without that tray. You want to put your acetone in the tray. Don't use anything other than acetone either. Now, I normally would take an e-file and file the product down almost to my natural nail, as thin as I can, but I wanted to do exactly how they did it, exactly how they were directing in their manual. I ended up doing it twice because I forgot that I had a thin overlay of clear builder. Why can I not talk today? I love to talk. I can't talk today for some reason. A thin layer of clear builder gel, and so and you'll see that later in the video. There's a little bit of a shine, so I just put my hand in there again. I started the steamer and I put it in there again. So anyways, yeah, I kept reading the directions because I wanted to make sure I was doing everything right. The thing that I really like about this one is one, that it is digital now, and it's so much easier to read. I'm going to show you in a second. When you plug it in and you turn it on, there you go, right there. See those lights going around and around and around? It's just letting you know that it's working. The one where it says steam, you'll hear a beep, or a long beep, and then it will turn green, and it will let you, that signals that it's time to go. Now, there you go. But full disclosure, I meant to put this clip after I did my filing, but for whatever crazy reason, I didn't. It gives you enough time to file your nails. I think it takes, I can't remember. I wanted to say 5 minutes. It doesn't take that long at all, but it takes a little bit of time to warm up for it to start steaming. And that's plenty of time, more than enough time to prep your nails. So you want to make sure you get the free edge, which you just saw me do. I'm right-handed, and I am taking off the gel from my right hand, so whenever I use my whenever I use my left hand for filing and painting, I move my right hand, if that makes sense. My left hand is stable, my right hand is the one that moves, does all the work. Anyways, so yeah, you want to file and get it in there, and then by the time you're done with that, then it's going to beep. So I kind of did it backwards just now because I put the clip in the wrong place, but it did beep shortly after I was done filing. Then I put my hand in there, and I'm just going back over and reading the instructions. I'm going to show you with an orange wood stick and that metal scraper as well. The cuticle stick, the orange wood stick or wood stick is it's a lot easier on your nails, but I'm so used to doing this now that I'm okay with the metal one. Stop saying Melissa, oh my goodness. The orange wood stick is more gentle, and especially if you have thin nails or if you've had product on your nails for like ever and a day, then you want to do the orange wood stick. You want to have a buffer, which I have the 3000 grit buffer from Madam Glam. I also have the 150, 180, I think. Yeah, 150, 180 hand file, because you don't know. Well, you want the file because you don't know if you're going to have to take more off, which I did because I completely forgot that I had a thin overlay of the clear builder gel on there. So I did go back in a second time. Look how did you see that? Did you see how it just like flaked off? Isn't that wild? So I put a little clip towards the end of the video where you see like these huge chunks just floating in there. And I was like, did it just like evaporate? Like, I was just having a moment. My mind was not there. And that's why I'm doing the voiceover today, because I think I was sick when, like, not sick, but I think I had like an upper respiratory or something going on, and my voice was very much the sister of Darth Vader. So yeah, I can't remember, but anyways, I was just, my mind was in sick mode, I think, because I was just like, I can't believe this thing is so amazing. It just completely evaporated everything, but it didn't. It just flaked off, just like you see here, and it was just like floating in the acetone. But anyways, so yeah, I'm taking the orange wood stick, and then I'm going to take the metal scraper. I'm going to show you both, and it's, I'm sorry, somebody's going to come in the house and my dog is going to bark, but I'm trying to get everything in one go, but you don't want to let it sit like I am right now, because when you do that, the steam will cool off, like the warmth from the steamer will eventually cool off, and it will harden again. Thankfully, it didn't really harden on me, but again, it doesn't take as long as I'm showing you. Like, it's like a, you know, it's a quick thing. So you see the shine there, and the shine is from the overlay of the builder. Oh my gosh, I hope my dog doesn't go crazy. The overlay of the clear builder gel. And so I am going to, you know, put it back in the steamer again, and there you go, I'm putting it back in the steamer. Here comes my dog. Here, she's like, she's so funny. This is my mama's ring. When my mama passed away, I inherited her ring. I always make sure it's straight on my hand, my right hand. But anyways, you can't really see it that well because it's clear. But yeah, it just lifted the rest of that clear builder gel really great. And then I'm able to go in with my scraper. Scraper, no scraping. No, you want to scrape. I don't know. I'm sorry. For some reason when I said that, I was thinking Dora the Explorer with a, you know, swiper, no swiping. Anyways, so I'm just going to go in and we're going to scrape off the rest of the clear builder gel that was on there. And then after that, I am going to do the, I'm going to go in with the 3000 grit Madam Glam buffer and just, you know, smooth everything out. I can't remember if I went in with the actual nail file. Oh, there's the flakes. Remember I was telling you how flaked off? So there are only two things that I do not like about, or not that I don't like, but I wish they did differently. There's only two things that I wish Madam Glam did differently with this one, and that is put the handles on the trays You see how there's like no handle, but in the original one it had those little hooks, the handles. I wish this one had the handles. And the digital reader is like when you have your hand in the like when your hands are in it, you can't really see the digital reader thing. Abby, hush, 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 hush. You can't really see the digital reader, but I mean, it does beep to let you know that it's done, so that's good. So just when you're done, take a paper towel, wipe it out, wipe the stuff out. Please do not flush it down the toilet or throw the acetone in the sink, because it's going to go into the water system. Please forgive my dog, y'all. She's like, she has her toy now and she's just like whoosh, whoosh. So I don't know, she's funny. Anyways, yeah, don't flush it down the toilet or anything, because it's going to go into the water supply and everything like that, and then, you know, it could harm the fish and everything. Just take a paper towel, wipe it down, and you're good to go. I put a mixture of barbicide and water in mine for a few minutes when I'm done, so that way it can, you know, kill any bacteria or things like that. And then I also spray the barbicide water solution all over the hand part of the machine. Yeah, so I'm just doing the buffing now. Generally speaking, you want to wash your hands when you're done, but for the sake of the video, I just went in with some rubbing alcohol. And yes, I do bling everything out because I'm bougie sometimes, but hey, it's what it is. So I just, you know, spray some rubbing alcohol on my nails, my skin and my nails, just so I can remove as much of the acetone as I can. And that was just for the sake of the video, but like I said, it's better to wash your hands. You know, put some soap on a nail brush and then like really scrub your side walls and under your free edge and everything. Make sure you get everything good, and then wash your hands. And then when you're done with that, then you're going to want to put some cuticle oil, which I'm doing right now, my bougie cuticle oil. Put some cuticle oil on, so that way you're still taking care of your nails. Madam Glam did have a cuticle oil. I actually still have cuticle oil and balm, which I haven't tried yet. I really want to try that. I don't have that yet, or else I would have showed you that in here. I would have used it. They did have a cuticle oil, and I think it's out of stock now, but it's called the Elixir. Oh my gosh, I wanted to use that so badly, but by the time I was able to get to it, it was always out of stock. That's how good it was. Anyway, so I'm just rubbing in my cuticle oil, and look at those nails. I didn't have to file into my natural nail. I didn't have to use any nippers or anything. There is absolutely zero damage to my natural nail, and they are just beautiful and flawless. So that concludes my review. I will do another video, maybe 2 more on this, but thank you so much for sticking it out with me. I hope you enjoyed this video and this review. You will be able to purchase this on madamglam.com. Please use my discount code bYOU35, bYOU35, link in the description box below. Thank you again. Love you. Bye.